thought the last time we would look at Soundwave would just be the Siege one, well, that's where you're mistaken, because we're gonna look at Studio Series. I forgot what number. It's like 60, 64, I think. 62. Oh well, to not delay it any further, Revenge of the Fallen Studio Series Soundwave. And we got an interesting case in our hands here where a lot of people were very disappointed in this figure, or were just meh. But I guess I'm the only one that actually enjoys this figure for what it is. I can name another example being Helicopter Dropkick, where everybody took a shit on that toy, but I fucking love it. It's like one of my favorite toys. Well, then again, I could say that for like almost every single toy in my room. I'll find something good to say. But the Soundwave is legitimately good, even though, like, when I got it, because since Dark and Moon one came out first, and I got that one first, and then this one came out, I really appreciated that the robot mode's very similar to the Dark and the Moon one. I'll show you in the next video, because the next video is gonna be Dark and the Moon Soundwave, so way to spoil the surprise, but I'll show you what I mean. But I appreciate the similarities between the two. So there's pretty much nothing to say. Everybody said the old Revenge of the Fallen toy was better, which I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it does have the gorilla arms, but I don't have a problem with that. The only toy of Soundwave that I have from that's the original Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave is this one. I don't remember the exact name of this Soundwave, but I don't feel like transforming him, so that's why you won't get it. Plus his legs are super loose, so I'm not even gonna bother to transform him and stand him up, because it's not even gonna stand. I don't know, Prime versus Prime, I think, put a picture, or put them together next to each other, so there you go. There's one thing I want Hasbro to do is like do repaints of the Studio Series things, like do them like toy only colors, like for Optimus to be like Night Watch Optimus. So this Soundwave can be in the Soundwave I just showed you, the red and blue colors, but on this mold. So please Hasbro, do that, or I'm gonna have to buy it, or I'm gonna have to get a second one of these and paint it myself, because this was actually a Christmas gift from a very close friend of mine who I've messed with a good chunk of their Transformers, like 86 Ironhide, I mean Siege Ironhide, and Netflix Bumblebee, and Optimus Primal, the Kingdom one. So special thanks to them that I have this Soundwave. So it makes this Soundwave even more special than just being like with like similar design philosophy type things. So let's get into articulation, because we're already 3 minutes in and we haven't even gotten to any of the cool spots. So I guess accessories actually. So the only thing it comes with is this display stand. I'll show you why, but he has to transform first. So okay, articulation time. So he's got a ball joint at the head. So you can make him look, you can't really make him, there's also a hinge here, so you can make him look all crazy, or you can just like hide his head in there. You can't look down at all. You can't. And then his arm can freely go around, because he doesn't have kibble actually, which is cool, and it makes sense. His arm can go out that far because of this, but if you do that, make it look like a blade or something, then you could go all the way. He is bicep swivel, which is hindered going this way. Actually, no, it isn't. It is if the arm's straight up, but if you do the elbow bend, which is like an acute angle, so it's not 90 degrees, it's about, I have no fucking clue. But if you do that, then you can freely do that. He does have a waist swivel, but it's mostly for transformation. and it's very limited, so his leg can go that far forward, like god damn. Far back, like holy shit. But there's a reason why it cannot go out, because of how it's sculpted, like an angle. He's got a thigh swivel, so that's pretty neat. There's also a reason for that. His knees, ooh, he's got good ass knees. God damn, everybody's shitting on this figure. Well, not really shitting, and just like feeling very indifferent about this toy. Like, god damn, look at that knee. Look at that knee. It's so deep. And last but not least, he's got ankle tilts. What other, can name another Studio Series figure from the Bavers stuff that has ankle tilts? I bet you can't even name one. Because just about almost all of them don't have any. Actually, Long Haul does have ankle tilts. So, sorry, Soundwave, you ain't the first. You're the last. Well, at least from the top of my head, he's the last. I don't know. Actually, no, he isn't. Optimus Prime was the first, because 05 Optimus and 32 Optimus/44 have the same amount of articulation than the legs, or I mean the ankles. So Optimus beat Long Haul and Soundwave first. So sorry, man. Actually, and then predating Studio Series, the Voyager Last Night Megatron with killer ankle tilts. Excuse me. Okay, so now time to get into all the reasons why certain things articulate the way they do. So that means transformation. So obviously you gotta do the hands, you gotta do them like that. So he looks like he has blades or something. So he looks like that one, like one of those Terminators with the blades for hands. It's probably the one from Terminator 2, the liquid metal thing, the Fortnite Chrome one. Or maybe some other stuff. I have no clue. I don't really keep up with the Terminator franchise, except that I have the T800 Fortnite skin, which is not even Arnold's face or likeness. So here's where the swivel, the waist swivel comes into play. It's just to turn it around and tab it in there. Then you have to take out these gas canistered, sound canistered thingamabobs, bionicle canisters. Do that thing, you have to untab it there and then like move those down. So then do that, and then the tabs and the legs tab into these shoulder mounted parts. And that's pretty much it. You're pretty much done. And then if you want to add a bit to effect, you could use the ankle tilts, the great ankle tilts for that. And make sure you do that with the arms. And there you go. You basically have the satellite mode. So now that's where this comes into play. And then you peg it into his booty hole. And there you go. Now you got Soundwave as a satellite. So this is probably the first vehicle mode where we actually have to move the camera up instead of down, because usually it's like on the floor, but no, now we're up in the air this time. So it's crazy accurate satellite mode, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, that's the whole point of Studio Series, to be screen accurate, which is kind of debatable for some of the figures, like the high octane Bumblebee that came out in that 2-pack. Like, oh my god, lazy repack. So he's a pretty nifty looking satellite. I like this a little bit more than the old one, because the old one was probably based on concept art, which although is cool, but this is screen accurate. So I wish he came with Ravage, but obviously we'll talk about Ravage later. Not in this video, but later this month. So, I've got nothing else to say. He's a satellite. I guess that's why everyone was pretty mad about it, because, I mean, yeah, he's a satellite. What else do you say? Actually, I just remembered something. When I got this Soundwave, I thought of like a fan mode, like kind of like a space jet thing. So I think if I remember, I believe this is how I did it. I think, hold on, because I'm not quite sure. It's basically like a space nothing. It looks like kind of like the Fallen, the Fallen's vehicle mode, but like, there we go. I think it was like that, where these are like angled. Yeah, I think it was something like that. I think maybe that's why they left that back part for his head like as an open cavity, so he could like fan mode or like a jet mode or something. Because this looks pretty smoking. Maybe this is what he turned into when he came to Earth in that short little instance in the Dark of the Moon game, when he stood up at the start of his mission and he was magically a car. So yeah, that's it for Soundwave, Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. This is how he is in my shelf, in the movie shelf. That's literally right there. He's literally displayed in satellite mode because this is how he appeared in the movie. So I keep him how he shows up in the movie. And yeah, so since I'm not gonna transform him back, this is how he is permanently. unless I feel like playing with him. So now that we've reached the end of this video, don't forget to like and subscribe with the notification bells on. It's just one bell, not 2 or 3. And you need to share this video with your friends and family and oh shit. Let's see, what kind of archetype of what person could I describe that you share this video with? Share this with that one guy that's always gay with the homies. As in like a group of straight dudes that are gay to each other. Yeah, that's who you share this video with. And other than that, I'll see you next time when we also look at oh shit. We'll look at another Soundwave, Dark of the Moon Soundwave, and he dropped Laserbeak on the as I grabbed them, I guess. Oh. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be, no, well, obviously not tomorrow. It'll be the day after tomorrow. So, just a little faster. Bye-bye.